If you're going through some challenging times right now, listen up. This message is for you. I'm Jacqueline Bamanek with Vibrational Energy Solutions. I'm a transformational life coach, a resilience and recovery mentor, as well as a Soma IQ breathwork practitioner, helping people to reset and regulate their nervous system. When our nervous system is jacked up, when we're running on a sympathetic state of reactance, of fracture, of trauma, oftentimes it's difficult to really catch our breath. And remember that old public service announcement that says, take a deep breath, count to 10? How often do we hear these type of messages these days? Not very often. And I want to share with you that I had some pretty interesting experiences when I was working as a sober home manager for a recovery center. And I was helping to support young women who were battling addictions, young women who were dealing with life traumas, who were dealing with trying to overcome that urge to numb out the suffering. And whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, whether it's television, whether it's YouTube binging or Netflix or food or just name it, what is your vice that you go to when you want to distract yourself from feeling? This world is a world that has been conditioning us to feel separate, to feel isolated, to feel disconnected. Many of us feel like lone wolves in the world, and I've held that label and that identity for long enough. I am an INFP, which is on the Myers-Briggs scale, the introverted, intuitive, feeling, perceptive, and we're known as the healers of the world. So if you can relate to any of those things, you might be considering yourself an empath, someone who's very affected by the energy and the people around them. I come to understand that empaths aren't just born this way. We are conditioned this way. We oftentimes had experiences early in life where it was difficult because we were feeling into the environment around us and we felt unsafe, and we had to act, behave in a way that created safety in our environment, in your environment. And that led to you being very protective of your space because you may have suffered from some type of abuse pattern. It could have been mental, emotional, it could have been verbal, it could have been physical, it could have been sexual. And my heart is with you if this message is speaking to you, because right now we are in a battle of light and dark. And when I worked at the recovery center, I can tell you I witnessed it. I witnessed it firsthand when that subconscious gets a hold of your mind and it continues to loop those old stories of, I don't matter, I don't belong here, who am I, nobody loves me, or whatever the underlying belief is. That is the ego program. That is the subconscious that has a hold on you. And you need to stand unwavering in love with your little one within you, because that little voice inside of you, it was meant to protect you. It was meant to help you to survive when you were young, when you were needing and depending on adults to take care of you, or you were in a relationship where you could see so brilliantly the light within a person, and you thought that they would change, that you could see who the truth of them was. But unfortunately, people like that cannot see their own light within them. And no matter how much you reflect it to them, oftentimes they will not see it. They will not see it until they hit rock bottom. I have created in my work, so Soma IQ breathwork is a practice of somatic release. It uses the breath to respirit you through respiration. Through your breathing patterns, we create a stress response to help you to see what is it that you've been pushing down, what's in the inner sanctums of your subconscious? What is coming up? What have you suppressed and pushed down? We are in an epidemic of loneliness, and oftentimes the only voices that we are hearing on a regular basis is that one that's going on inside of our mind. I have created a 7-week program called Remembering Your True Divine You. It is a breathwork and group coaching program I'd love to invite you into. It's the first step in working with me. And you can add on private coaching sessions along with this, as well as you could upgrade to a 6-month program or a private one-on-one year-long coaching with me. I have all kinds of options available. And over the next 3 days, I have decided that the world needs the work that I'm bringing through. And so I am choosing to create a wild yesterday. So I'm going to say that Thursday was my Thanksgiving. It was me sharing time with people that I loved, but it also was a huge wake-up call. I had some events happen, let's say Mercury's in retrograde, but I need to take personal responsibility for some of the things that happened. And let's just say it has inspired me to get my butt out in the world in a big way. And so for the next 3 days, you have an opportunity to work with me at 50% off. This is my Black Friday sale. 50% off of any of my offerings. So I will put a link to what those are, and you're going to have to pay me directly, either via PayPal or through me invoicing you through my business. But I need to bring this message into the world because the darkness is looming. The isolation and the loneliness is not where you're meant to live. You are meant to live connected, and that connection starts right here. You need to come home to your heart. That is my specialty, is helping people to come home to their heart, to realize that your divine destiny is right here. Your divine destiny is right here inside of you. It's when we regain the agency over our life, the sovereign nature of being in your divine destiny. That is where you start living your life from. That is where you gain freedom from the emotional torture that others try to impose upon you. If you've been the victim of narcissistic abuse, if you've been the victim of any type of abuse, it was never okay. You never deserved that. But with compassion, we are hurt people, hurting people. The only way to move through this, to help our future generations, to help our grandchildren, to help our children, is to heal ourselves so we can be healed people, healing those that we love. By being the person who stands in our value, who says, I will not be disrespected. You come back when you can respect me, when you can honor who I truly am. That is where I stand unwavering in love with my heart, with my soul, because I will not be fractured. I have done a lot of inner work to call back in all of the fragmented pieces and parts of me, aligned, clear, and clean by Source's energy. And that's what I want for you. I want you to stand firmly, unwavering in love for the gift that you are in this world. But it stands by owning your power, speaking your truth, and standing so unwavering in love so that you can fill up your cup to overfull, so that you can give the love that everyone around you deserves. But you are the first one that gets to receive that love. That is my mission in this world, to help 1 million people come home to their heart. And right now it's about you. It's about your journey. It's about you coming home to your heart. So I want you to feel that inside of you. What does that feel like? I want you to look in the mirror and look into the eyes, which are, those are the way to the kingdom. That is the way to the soul, is looking into your eyes and saying, I love you, and feeling it, feeling the presence of love within you, being the space of love, having space for grace for everything that you went through, how you may have hurt other people in your life, because I have hurt people in my life, people that I love, people that I care about. And right now, the only person that I can affect is myself and the person that's willing to make the choices and take the actions to change what they need to in their life to stand unwavering in love for themselves. So I will have a couple challenges. I don't want to call them challenges. They're more like journeys. So there's going to be a 5-day reset journey. But right now, this sale that I'm talking about is 3 days. The journey is coming up. The 5-day journey to reset and regulate your nervous system is coming up for free, as well as a raw, real, naked challenge, which will be another 5-day free offering. But don't wait for those, because then you're going to pay full price for my program, because it's already extremely affordable for you. But right now is where I stand unwavering in love for me and for you, because our world needs more light in it right now. So let's get started right now. My name is Jacqueline Bamenek. I am a resilience and recovery mentor, recovering your true you. That is why we came to this world. We were conditioned to forget our birthright of being love, of being loved. We were conditioned out of it. It's time to recondition, to repattern our nervous system, our neural pathways in our brain. I have a brain training system that is a 12-module program that I created along with my business partner who passed away 9 months ago. And it took me 9 months to get this message out to you. And she's standing with me as my cheerleader today to say, not on my watch. Not on my watch. I have these tools for you. And I'm not going to go another day without sharing them. So if you want access to this, I ask for you to please reach out to me. Respond to this message. Comment. And know that you matter. You absolutely matter. And your light is what will radiate your way back home. And you need to ignite that flame. And I'm here to fan that flame, to say, come on, baby. You've got this. You've so got this. Because you do if you choose to. I'm a mystical nomad. So I am going to be trekking across the United States here coming up shortly. I will be in Kansas City. I will be in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I will be in Sedona, Arizona. I will be in Pasadena, California. And everywhere in between those points can also be a stopping point. If you have a yoga studio, if you have a gym, if you have a home where you can gather friends, I want to be there. All of these offerings will be on a love donation basis. Give what you'd like to give. Because I need as many people that are willing to do the inner work, to be the presence of love within themselves. And that is why I'm showing up today, because someone here needs this message. And if it's you, I want you to reach out to me right now. Click like, click subscribe, comment, share, respond. Let's start the connection right now. I have been on this journey for more than 20 years. I have invested heavily in my work. I've went through 5 different leadership programs, which helped with growing emotional intelligence, emotional resilience. I have went through spiritual health coaching as well as life transformed coaching for 3 years as an advanced life transform coach. I was lead head coach for an abundant love mastery program, helping to guide women back to their inner child, to develop the loving adult within them, to connect to higher guidance using inner bonding practices. And that is Dr. Margaret Paul's work, and through my dear friend, Anastasia, who I was honored to help contribute to her program for 3 years. I took a break. My sister passed away, my mom passed away, my dad passed away, and in the course of the last year and a half, I've lost 5 friends. 5 very beautiful friends, coaches, empaths, where dis-ease developed in their body, whether it was cancer, whether it was congestive heart failure, or sepsis, where the body just couldn't do it anymore. It just couldn't. Don't let your body scream at you so loudly that you will not listen to this message, and you need to take this to heart. You need to listen to this message. You need to hear what I'm saying. Dis-ease in your body starts quietly. It's nudging you. Don't numb it out. Don't make it scream at you. Don't make it turn into a festering mass. It's a battle of light and dark. When mammals in the wild shake off trauma when they know they are safe. Unfortunately, human beings and zoo animals are the only mammals that do not, because we've been conditioned not to. We've been conditioned to shut down, shove down our emotions and feelings. And I'm telling you right now, whether it's grief, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's helplessness, whether it is loneliness, that epidemic of loneliness that's trapping you, don't let it trap you anymore. I am reaching my hand out to you. Do not let your activated ego, the one that's saying I'm the victim of my life because everything that has happened for you. I used to live from the victim state. I used to think that everything was happening to me. Oh my God, I can't believe that so-and-so did this. I can't believe that I didn't stand in my value. I can't believe that I allowed people to treat me that way. I can't believe that I did not stand unwavering in love for myself, and I caved and chameleoned into being what everybody else expected of me. No, I do not do that anymore, and I will not do that ever again. Would you like that type of conviction in your life? I'm here to help you cultivate it. Like I said, I invested heavily in me, in 5 different leadership programs, in different coaching programs, in numerous holistic modalities that I've been trained in. I'm a Reiki master. I have trained in Ersdal zone therapy, which is advanced reflexology. I've trained in quantum biofeedback work. I've trained in reconnective healing. There's a whole list of trainings. But I understand now that people do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. And right now, I care about you. If this message is hitting your heart, I need you to respond to me right now. Take advantage of my 50% offer and come work with me. If you are in my travel path and you would like to create an in-home healing session, bringing friends together to reset your nervous system and enjoy one of my guided meditations, which can help you heal ancestral trauma and bring your inner child back home to your heart. Invite me. I'm here for you. I want to be there for your families, communities. Reach out. Like I said, each one of those offers is a love donation offer. Invite me. Because I believe that is why I've been a mystical nomad all of these years, is to develop that sense of home so deeply inside of my heart. So when I come into your home, you will feel that love, that warmth, and know that you belong home in your heart too. I'm Jacqueline Bamnick with Vibrational Energy Solutions, recovery and resilience mentor, helping you to recover and remember your true divine you, walking through the doorway of your divine destiny, connecting here with your heart, being that space of love for you when sometimes we're not feeling it from others that we love so dearly. Your transformational life coach, your Soma IQ trained breathwork practitioner. Let's get you back on track. With so much love from my heart to yours. I'll see you soon.